Hey guys, I think it is time for us to talk about SimCity's DLCs. It is starting to form a trend on how that is going to happen. So it started with the Nissan DLC, on which you would plop this station for Nissan Leaf cars that are electric, and your Sims would run these cars instead of regular cars. Because of being electric, they do not generate pollution, and amazingly enough, they can charge those cars with solar panels, so it does not consume energy from your city. Now, there seems to be some pack of Oral-B sponsor attractions coming to SimCity as well. Well, apparently Electronic Arts, we thought, this is interesting, we thought they could not find any other way to make money, but you know what? Once again, they found it. They're now putting ads in our cities. They've done it. Dude, they're not very creative with the game making aspect, but with business, they're super creative, let me tell you. So apparently you're getting this Oral-B attractions pack by buying a toothpaste or whatever, I have no idea. But the point is, you're getting this super awesome attractions that provide fun for low wealth Sims and attracts low, medium, and high wealth Sims to your city, tourists. And oh man, they are abusing, like, all these things may sound cool, but the problem is they are forcing ads into your city in exchange for super OP content that do this and that and that and that, give you all these benefits. And SimCity has a very peculiar kind of style to it. It has a very simplistic design, which many have complained about. In some way it makes sense, you know, because you get these big signs on a building that goes cheap business, lazy llama, give you an idea of what kind of building is and what wealth is it, so you don't really have to even click it to know it. It is actually great game design decision. It really is. Now, the problem is when all these fantasy brands and names get mixed up with actual brands. You're gonna start getting Nissan and Coca-Cola and Pepsi and all that. And that just breaks the fantasy. Again, I much rather pay for my DLC as long it belongs to the game design and style, and it has a proper balance and a reason to be there, not just to compete with existing things, but I don't know, say Subways or stuff like that. Well, now I can picture the Subway sandwiches franchise just sponsoring the Subways in a city. Oh boy, they're just gonna make a joke out of this, aren't they? I just love SimCity and I don't want it to be taken as a joke, so please don't do all that. So guys, if you ever complained about a celebrity or a company being a sellout, don't be a sellout yourselves. Don't get this content. Just let them know on stats, which is basically the only thing they can understand, that people don't want this. Right? Otherwise, you're just giving them something to eventually go like, we have all these people using the Nissan car thingy. Do you want your product in SimCities? And all the DLC will be horrible. Just let them know that this is not the way to do DLC, and hopefully they'll listen. I mean, they'll listen that 3 servers wasn't enough and they added 9 more. Hopefully they'll listen here now. Make your city yours. Don't let them cash in your city. I mean, enough that we can't even own the cities because they are saved in the cloud and the service might go down. And sure, they'll go, it's not always on DRM, it's an MMO, but if it was an MMO, it's lacking so many features, like talking to other mayors, having groups, talking to a region without having being a pain in the ass with that damn chat window that is horrible to see use, and whenever it pops out, I just want to rip my teeth out. I virtually made no friends on SimCity. Even if I was playing with other players on the same region, just we couldn't talk to each other. So it's not an MMO. Don't tell me it's an MMO, because I'm gonna have to judge it wrong. It's a SimCity game with some co-op that is forced. Alright? But back on track. Enough that we can't have our cities Don't just push in ads. So guys, please do something. Just don't get this stuff. You can totally play with the current stuff and have a balanced game. If you really want to be OP, just play in sandbox mode, but keep your dignity, right? And hopefully we are going to get better DLC in the future if we just let them know. So, if you have any comments, please go ahead and leave them in the comment sections below. Or if you want to hear more about SimCity, push the subscribe button, and in any case, I'll see you next time. The subscribe button, it is somewhere. Oh, fuck, iPhone. Damn iPhone, that's all I can think of now. Oh man, I can't remember what I was going to say something and I can't remember. These pretzels are making me thirsty. These pretzels are making me thirsty. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Oh my god. I should finish this.